that aspect of the alphabet, mem in Hebrew, like Memphis. Anything dealing with mem is going to deal with water. So that part of the mind or memory is dealing with the element of water, both in wisdom and the fact that water stretches and will take the shape of any object that it is actually poured into. You understand what I'm saying?
It also goes to membrane.
That's right. That's right.
Minerals, thigh. So it has something to do with the body part?
Yes. So now here, when you remember, you've cut something away.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you put it back, that's remembering. So now you have to understand, remember is the same thought as recall. But they came from different languages. So because they come from different languages, when they come into English, you figure these are English words. You ask, why do they have to trace and ask the question about the origin of the word etymologically when they're doing spelling contests? It has to do with the orthography of the word.
The what, Mr. Black?
Orthography.
Say that again, the what?
The orthography.
I'm trying to hear it. I'm trying to hear the word.
Orthography.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, I've never heard that word.
Well, look it up.
So I don't want to let nothing get by and act like I know it.
Standardized system using a particular writing system.
So it's dealing with spelling.
Yeah.
It deals with spelling.
Writing words.
But understand.
I was talking to him. Yes.
I don't want him to hear me ask you this.
But
how you spell that?
I think it's O-R-T. Yeah.
O-R-T-H.
T-H-O.
O-R-T.
H-O.
H-O.
Graphic.
Orthography.
Graphy.
Graphics.
yeah, if you should say graphic, whatever.
Okay.
Graph. There you go.
Yeah, don't have that.
So now you're just dealing with the writing. That part of the word deals with the writing. And as you understand these different things, and what we have to do is make sure that our young people get this quicker. We're not waiting on the school system to teach them something about long sound and short sound. And, you know, by the time you get to that, you should have already come to understand that what they're calling a long sound is Germanic. What they're calling a short sound is Latin. But that's not for you to then go into a school and argue with a teacher that wants you to put on the test long sound, short sound. If you know what they want, give them what they want. It is up to you to learn the reality, what's real, but give them what they want so that you can pass the test. Because each time you pass the test, it's another notch in the key. And we're designing keys for you to open locks with. You will not become a holder of a key if you're running your mouth. You understand? It's not to argue about. You know, based on you want to show somebody that you're correct or that you're right. I don't even think black folks even argue to show that they're correct. They want to show that they're right. It's a difference. You know, their egos get involved. What happened? Did it come up there? Well, you know what? The only one that we can use in here, huh?
What's the password? Can you click? What happens if you click on where it says?
This one is
Connecting to AT&T. That's.
you understand the basic combination. It'll help you with your spelling. Now, when you want to help with the spelling, what are you teaching?
Oh no.
Can you ask that again?
All right. When you teach spelling, what are you actually teaching?
Speech.
The
Reading?
science.
I don't know.
There's a science.
Orthography.
What?
Orthography.
Say it again.
Orthography.
That's the correct word for the science. Did you hear what he said, darling? Check and see if he's right.
Orthography is right.
How do you know it's right?
Just because the word itself.
Okay, so why do you know this word? And yet we got a mother over here. We got all kinds of people around us that don't know the word. Why do you know that he's right when he says that word?
Because I think ortho means spelling. And graphy means the writing.
So you mean that in our class, we've actually had a discussion about this word relative to the science that goes into helping our children to learn how to read. See, because we have to teach them the science of spelling. The science of spelling is called what? What is it?
Did you say orthography?
Orthography.
Orthography, okay.
Now, we are not going to allow you to sit there and don't do anything. You're going to have to get somebody's dictionary. You're going to get somebody's dictionary. Or you're going to have to go around.
Orthography.
You're going to go around on the other side of that computer
Like orthodox.
somewhere and look in a book or on a computer.
Ortho.
All right, look it up.
Orthodox.
Ortho is the root.
But you don't hear those words until you get to college.
You don't hear what words you get to college. I know people who have graduated from college and have never heard the word.
Yeah, well, myself.
You one of them, huh? And then what's so killing is when we're doing class, we'll have people say, "Oh, that ain't important."
Oh man, I hear that all the time, Dr.
Yeah, because if they don't know about it, then it's not important.
How's it gonna help me? How's it gonna help me pay my
one thing
bills?
about it, as soon as they say, "How is it gonna help me?" what that tells you is, it's time for you to end that conversation because you are wasting your time.
I hear that so much. How's it gonna help me pay my bill? How is knowing Ox gonna help me?
How is knowing anything going to help to empower you? In other words, if you want to empower yourself, you better gain some knowledge. And to gain knowledge, you better gain some information. So the more information that you put in, and as you can now sculpture that information into knowledge, the knowledge can allow you to access wisdom. And if you are wise, and you can take your wisdom and you can do good things with it, which now makes you part of the God process, then that means that you can get to understanding. And they say above all things, get understanding. And that's how it can help you. It can help you to get understanding. Now, if they don't understand, I'm telling you right now, you wasting your time trying to talk with them because you're talking to people that can't understand. So nothing can help them. You see, in the book it says, above all things, get what?
Understanding.
Before you can possibly get understanding, you got to get wisdom. Before you get wisdom, you got to get knowledge. And before you get knowledge, you got to get information. Now, if you're talking to somebody that's saying that information will not allow them to do anything to pay their bills, then you have now just received some information that should trigger you to be wise enough to leave.